My name is Valerie. I am 16 years old, and when I was a freshman in high school, I got bullied. That might not sound like anything weird since lots of people get bullied. But when you think of bullies in school, you probably imagine some guy in a scruffy jacket that steals lunch money, or some girl that is super popular and makes fun of all the uncool kids. Well, that was not the case for me at all. Actually, there's a popular girl at my school, kind of like I described. Everybody loves her. Of course, she is a blonde, and she is super pretty. Though she is never mean to me. In fact, none of the other kids at school are mean to me. The person I was being bullied by all freshman year was not a classmate. It was a teacher. Let's call my teacher Ms. A. When I came into class the first day, she had placed names on all the desks because she wanted to choose where everyone would sit. My name was placed in the middle of the room, but the aisles are really small between the desks, so it made it really hard to get to. You know, for someone in a wheelchair like me. I guess nobody in the school faculty had told her to make sure I would have wheelchair-accessible seating. After the first day, I asked her if I could switch seats. Some people had already left the classroom, but some of my classmates were still there to hear what she said next. "Why would you need to switch seats?" She scowled, glaring down at me. I just tried to explain that I have trouble getting down the tight aisles. A nice boy named Jordan offered to switch with me since his seat was at the front and to the side, so it was much easier to reach for me. Ms. A said no and shooed him out of the room. What she did next surprised me. She walked down the aisle of desks, shoving all the desks to one side to make the pathway wider. "There, are you happy now? You have forced everyone else to accommodate you." I tried to explain that I did not want to be a bother, which is why I wanted a spot that was easier to get to. I mean, I would feel bad if I bumped into anyone or rolled over their toes on the way to my seat. From then on, she seemed to have a vendetta against me. Every chance she got, she would have everyone stand and move around to do activities. Every time she would say something like, "Everyone other than Valerie, she doesn't have to participate like all of you because she gets an exception." Multiple times, Ms. A would tell me to come and write stuff on the whiteboard. It was not like I ever complained because I liked to participate, but she would always immediately say something along the lines of, "The least you can do is write this answer on the whiteboard. Don't think you get special treatment with everything." Most of my classmates' eyes got wide, always shocked by whatever mean thing she said to me next. She loved to praise other kids on their assignments, and my work varied. I usually got B grades, but sometimes C or A. Ms. A loved it when people did A+ work. She would talk about their studying habits in front of everyone and tell everybody that they should take a lesson from that person. But when I got an A on a test, she just ignored it. Instead, while everyone who got lower grades were simply encouraged to work harder, I was humiliated for it. The one time that I got a D on an assignment, she talked for almost 10 minutes at the start of class about what I could have done better that would have resulted in a higher grade. After she spent the start of class bullying me, things went on as usual. At first, I figured that she just did not like me personally, or that I was doing something wrong. Towards the end of the school year, my parents heard my friend talking to me about it, and they got involved. When we contacted the school, they were appalled to hear how I was being treated. The principal told us that a student with a disability was in her class last year, but that they left the school for unknown reasons. The faculty did not know for sure, but it sounded like Ms. A was just bullying any disabled student in her class. I learned that I probably should have told people about the situation sooner. Whoever that kid was that got bullied before me did not speak up about it. It took my parents getting involved to protect me, because I did not feel confident. Next time, I will speak up. If you have ever not had the confidence to stand up for yourself, you know what I mean. Share your stories and experiences with mean people, peers, or teachers in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Hit the bell if you want to get notifications too. Hopefully you have a bully-free day.